What's up, you guys? It's your girl JaeVibez, and we are here yet again for another episode of Unmute and Unwind. Woo! Yes, I hope you guys have your glasses ready. Today we are back on Red, and if you guys are Liddy listeners, you'll know that we are on our third week of our contest for week 5, which will include a $50 Amazon gift card as well as a Black-owned bottle of wine. So this week we have Borzao 2017, and it's a Garnacha. So I already had my co-host in the back here drinking and sipping. This is gonna be my first taste with it, ladies. How do y'all like it? Taste it.
It's good.
You okay?
Like it.
All right, let's see what we got. Y'all, I know some of y'all are like, blue hair. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Why
ma'am.
not?
Why not? Okay. I wanted to try something new, and I do like it. I'm gonna flip it around and play with it a little bit more. But actually, my brother pretty much helped me out with this one. So whoop whoop to my brother. Yay! All right, let's get into it. Let me taste it. It was a little forest in there.
Sip.
Ooh. Peppery, spicy. It's light, but it has a lot of pepper in there. I'm definitely tasting a lot of hints of pepper, vanilla notes maybe. I don't know.
Let's get
I would say,
level.
yeah, the alcohol level is a 14.5. And so this would probably pair really well if maybe it's some pepper steak.
Yeah.
Because of that, lo mein, beef lo mein, definitely you want to make sure you guys hit on the red meat when it comes to wine. You guys probably already know that. So if you're having dinner while you're listening to me, hope you got your glass. All right? Hold on, one more sip, y'all.
Sip.
Ain't nothing like wine, baby. All right, let's get into it.
Yay.
BET Awards. In celebrity news, the BET Awards just came out this past week, hosted by Amanda Seales. So you guys know Amanda Seales. She gets a lot of flack for just being super unapologetically black.
From the real.
But and actually left the Real, so she won't be renewing.
Wow.
So yes, Amanda Seales is one of the Real hosts, but she will not be renewing. Just said that basically in a nutshell, I don't have time to pretend or not give my whole opinion on topics that actually truly matter. I actually stopped watching that show because for it to be called The Real, I feel like it's the fake. So with that being said, Amanda Seales hosted the BET Awards, which was, as you guys know, because we are in quarantine. I know some of you forgot, especially Atlanta. It was hosted virtually. And here's what I want to say before I even get into all of that. I see a lot of people on Twitter were kind of going in on her as far as her hosting experience and saying that she was cringe. Here's the deal, though, okay? It is extremely hard to host an awards show to an audience that is not there. Okay, she had no audience, no reaction. You really don't know what people's reaction will be. So all you can do is deliver the message, deliver the joke. Okay, so I mean, give her a break. I personally understand. I'm laughing half the time in here, and I don't know if y'all would laugh with me. But the point is, it takes a lot. It takes expertise, and clap to Amanda for doing that. But let's get into who won. Beyonce won the annual humanitarian award.
Yay, Beehive.
All right, best movie went to Queen and Slim.
Yes.
Absolutely loved that movie.
Yes.
Hated the ending, but you want to know what? The ending was real.
Correct.
That was a real ending. We don't get away with stuff like that. However, I'm happy that they had a great ride together. It was a dope movie, dope film. The little boy part really threw me off. That was
Dope
touching.
first date.
That absolutely. That's a great first date. If you guys are in quarantine right now, you have not seen Queen and Slim, please, definitely a good movie. Best album going out to Roddy Ricch, though.
Yeah.
Roddy Ricch hitting on it. Hey, listen, he came out, he hit big. I'm super proud of that young man. Listen, go ahead, Roddy Ricch. Best female artist went to Megan. Hip hop artist went to Megan. I mean, listen, here's the deal. Did we think anything else?
No.
I don't. Since Megan came out, she's been hitting the ground running.
Blazing
I mean,
tracks.
there's absolutely not one Megan song that I don't like. And so with that being said, she killed the performance. Did the Savage remix with her and Beyonce. In like a what is it? Not forest. Like desert island kind of thing. Remind me of Cheetah Girls 3. I don't know if any of y'all saw Cheetah Girls. Yeah, it was. I know. Whatever. I'm still a child at heart. Okay, but that was super good. And then coming in with that, Lizzo won for best R&B.
That's interesting.
How?
I think she's more pop.
Against her?
No.
Against Summer Walker?
No.
Against Janae Aiko? Are you kidding me?
I think because
I didn't even know what
Lizzo,
R&B song does she have.
Lizzo has that like R&B, but she's also very pop and commercial too.
Listen,
So people love her.
that's a no for me. Whoop-de-woo, you know, Lizzo ain't nobody hating or nothing, but that you don't take away from artists like her, Janae, and Summer Walker. No, Summer Walker did her damn thing. She a little weird, but nonetheless, talent-wise, she got it. So, and then lastly, because I'm going to go into him in a little bit, best male artist, DaBaby. Okay? I feel like someone, I mean, DaBaby lit, definitely, but I don't know. I was kind of teeter-tottering on that one. But in other news with DaBaby was actually finally, I guess, spotted out in Beverly Hills with claimed girlfriend Danny Lee. If you guys don't know who Danny Lee is, Danny Lee did the collaboration with Chris Brown. Let me bless your let me whatever. She actually went in with DaBaby's baby mom, Mimi. So a while back, arguing a few weeks ago, they exchanged some words. Ended up with Danny Lee blocking the baby mama. Baby mama had this to say.
We living our best life. You heard me? For real, for real. Cause baby, mama been there.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I feel like how you get them is how you lose them.
Right.
Definitely a testament to that.
Definitely.
Whew. Okay.
Sip, sip.
Period. But with that being said, Pop Smoke's album, Virgil Abloh. Why? What is this? What is this? Do y'all see this? This album, I mean, it literally looked like I could have did this shit on fucking.
It's a do-over like 2020.
I mean, okay. Yes, it needs a do-over like 2020. 50 Cent also took to the internet saying as usual, that he was against the finish and even replied to it as ill.
No, God, please, no, no, no!
Demanding that the people receive a better album. So hopefully in honor of our boy, Dior, we will go ahead and get a new album because that cover is trash. But I am looking forward to the music. Yeah?
Correct.
Yeah.
Still looking forward to the music, and rest in peace, Pop Smoke. In other news, Marsai Martin had a message for the haters. All right. So supposedly during the BET award ceremony, Marsai accepted an award, and which Twitter trolls went to Twitter talking about her hair, saying that she had a grandma wig, and even referring to her teeth, which, as you know, if you have followed this young lady, she's had braces and all these things before. And here's the deal. I think what people don't realize is she is 16 years old. That is a child.
Right.
You know, where do we stop the limit and know when to troll and when to just leave people the hell alone? However, I don't even have to protect baby girl. Marsai definitely went in, protected herself with that message, even quoting, "Y'all, we are in quarantine and we got more things to focus on than just my hair. Justice for Breonna Taylor." So, woo, baby. Go ahead. Let these haters know. All right. In other news, and this is something that one of my co-hosts told me about, Toya is engaged to Robert Rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the little girl's dad?
Yes,
Yes.
baby, right.
Okay. She's like 5?
No, she's like
she's
2.
She's 2?
It's
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow!
been like a
They've
long.
only
It
been
feels
together-
like it's been a
They've
long
only been
time.
together
But
3 years. Like he said,
quarantine does that to
these
you.
last 3 years,
Yeah.
knowing you know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's only been 3 years.
I thought it
But they
was
say
like,
three times the charm, because this is her third husband,
who was her first?
Lil Wayne.
I mean, Memphis.
Memphis Hits was her second.
Yeah, I remember Memphis.
Congrats, girl.
So congrats, woo to Toya. Third time is definitely a charm. And of course, listen, we don't have time to take down black people right now.
Exactly.
Hopefully your black love works out for you. And it's a beautiful thing to have a man propose his love and celebrate you. So whoopie whoop to Toya. In other news, No Limit or Master P has a 5-part docuseries that's going to air on July 29th. So you guys know No Limit Soldiers. I mean, I'm talking Silk the Shocker, Mystical.
Mia X.
Got Mia, yeah, Mia X. They had about 66 albums, okay, in their time, producing millionaires. They don't get enough credit, I think, because I don't know what it is about No Limit, but to me, as I was growing up, they always got the cornball rap as the like artist. But I don't know, I always liked them, even being, you know, when everybody was Team Lil Bow Wow, I was actually Team Lil Romeo. I know I was probably one of 4. But I loved Romeo. I mean, I don't think I loved him like I thought, like, you know, how you know, me and Chris Brown is. But, you know, I definitely loved Romeo. I liked him better. I thought he was a cooler dude. Plus, you know, whatever. I think they definitely have a good rags to riches kind of story to develop. And I'm happy that these networks are taking on black stories and talking about, because this is black history.
Right.
We're not seeing it right now because we lived in the times, but this is actually black history. So that's going to air on July 29th and then subsequently every Wednesday at 9 afterwards. So look forward to that, guys. That is super exciting. And then lastly, in our big news, we have Amazon, who is pledging to give away over $500 million in bonus money to all their frontline workers who work throughout June.
Dope.
Go.
Okay.
Jeff Bezos.
This Jeff Bezos dude is
amazing. He's good.
Super impressive. And this is what you talk about ministering to me. This is ministry. This is how you give back. You know, I mean, he's the richest man. He makes so much money that, of course, $500 million is really like nothing. But the point of the million, he could have kept that for himself. And Amazon workers have continuously worked throughout this whole pandemic. And so I think that every dime that you guys are going to get is super lit. I know some people work for Amazon. I even calculated about how much it would buy 840,000 employees, is about $595. So y'all enjoy that. And if anybody want to cash at me, please let me know. Okay? Alrighty. Get into Black Progress.
Y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black.
So, in this week's Black Progress, we talked about last week with Elijah McClain, the 23-year-old, and I like to say introvert because his personality was just completely that in its definition. 23-year-old who died in the arms of police does have some developments. And so in Aurora, is it Aurora?
Aurora, like the
Aurora.
princess. Aurora.
My accent. Is it Aurora?
Aurora.
Aurora. In Aurora, Colorado, the policemen that were involved in his case have been put on paid
vacation
leave as photos have emerged of them near the site in which Elijah McClain died. However, we are unable to see these photos at the time. I don't even think we really have they're saying that it was not of the incident. But something about these photos will, in fact, relate directly to the case. Police Chief Wilson right now is talking about having a discussion, on how to respond. An investigation stopped on Monday. So they have the results now. And basically what they're doing is they're waiting on the photo results and police officials to review.
Wait a damn minute.
What? Did that throw anybody else off?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I read it, I thought the same thing.
Paid leave part.
Yeah, paid leave. We can be stuck there. We can really be stuck there. But more so, I'm really stuck on the fact that what they're saying is we're not releasing these photos because we need police review of the photos.
No, we don't need police.
But the
review.
police.
We need an outside source.
What do you mean? Okay, yeah. Let's give them a chance to do the right thing, huh? Let's all be faithful, right? My brother told me today about faith, right? All be faithful. Let's all be faithful, okay? With that being said, in our highlight topic of Until It's Done, I was going to say the month, Until It's Done, Breonna Taylor, Brett Hankinson, which was the officer that actually fired into and ended up killing her, shooting her 8 times within her home, just reiterating if you guys forgot,
Right.
is pissing me, he's pissed me off. Okay, he has now filed. His attorney has filed an appeal stating that it is it's unfairly premature that he was laid off. So reading this is probably one of the most aggravating things. The reason why I say this is because was it not unfairly premature
For you to fire
to bust into someone's house at 1 a.m. and shoot off 8 shots, and with 3 of those hitting the apartment next door, in which there were other lives that he could have sacrificed? But nonetheless, was it not unfairly premature to not first, I don't know how they do it, and I'm going to be honest about my ignorance. I don't know if they call up and say, do we have the person in custody? Did they check to see if the person had been captured by any one of their other, officers?
What about introducing yourself? This is the such
Hey,
police department.
Police department. I don't care if they banged the door and shook them out their sleep. That is unfairly premature. And also the attorney filed saying that, it is just unfair and that it's too early in the case and nothing should be done until all facts are in. The fact of the matter is you murdered someone.
in their sleep.
It is actually, what is the opposite? I need an antonym of unfairly premature. It is actually too damn late. You should have been locked up.
Right.
But whatever. We'll wait
Because
once
you
again.
just fired right now.
In good news, Rayshard Brooks, the 3 suspects for his murder. If you guys remember, Rayshard Brooks was the gentleman that was killed at the Wendy's in Georgia here. His suspects have been indicted. This information came out about 3:30 p.m. this past Wednesday, and so the bail for them has been set at about $500K. And so about $250K of that will actually be towards the felony murder charge, and then the other $250K goes towards the other charges that are being brought against him, which are endless. But nonetheless, we have to start celebrating the small steps. Black people, I know it's not what we want. We don't want these painted grounds. We could care less about, universities taking down Confederate statues. We want change. You're giving us literally everything else than what we're asking for. So we'll wait there. But I end this segment with some great, good, laughable Black progress. So the NBA and its associates have actually announced that they are willing to replace players' last names with social injustice terms. So that should be interesting. And I found one here, and you guys can look here.
Bruh.
I think that's pretty funny. You know what I mean? LeBron James might put "you bum" on it. If we
12.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's so many things you could do with it. On a more serious note, the players just don't want to feel like they are basically selling out.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be able to speak out about these injustices, and I think it is time. I mean, I don't know what the percentage is, but I think it's pretty clear. The Black people take up most of the NBA.
Correct.
It's in our natural blood to just be good at.
Period.
You know what I mean? I mean, since what's the dude from the Mavericks, Levinsky, Dirk, what's his whatever. Him. Anyway, since him, I haven't really seen too many white boys speak noise. You know what I'm saying? So Black people are taking over. If this does actually go through, I look forward to seeing what kind of names everyone comes out with. So NBA players, please, please, please make it good. With that being said, just a reminder, today we had a 2017 Borsal Garancha. So if you like that, and if you like the segment, or if you want to talk about anything else, please drop your comments below, and we will be back next week for Unmute and Unwind. Peace. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, we'll see you next time, Liddy listeners. It's a vibe.